whistle on referee Alex. Fired up, coming out here, and I'm fired up, and Nick Strong is fired up.
Let's go.
We got NBWA Women's Division action coming up next. It is going to be #1 contendership for Bitter Bia's Women's Championship. This is Intangible Zoe Sager coming to us. She has traveled a long way to be here to contend in the greatest women's division in Atlantic Canada, if not the country. Right here, Capital City Wrestling, CCW, NBWA. She will be taking on the local girl, Salem Wilder. Zoe Sager is a holder of a WWE ID developmental program. She's coming to us from Edmonton, Alberta. She is the master of what she calls the Z Factor. Sort of a bulldog-looking X Factor, and I can't wait to see the action here, and I can't wait to see who's going to face Bia Moss next month.
This is going to be an outstanding match here tonight. Go.
That is a local girl, Salem Wilder, product of the River Valley Athletics Club.
And she's firmly got these fans behind her here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been watching the development of Salem Wilder since her first match here in Minto at CCW, where she will be returning next month. Will she be returning as the #1 contender? That remains to be seen. Master of the Salem Strike, master of the Smack-a-Lantern, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one who says that. If I made that up and I manifested it, but everyone coming out of that River Valley Athletics Club has got tremendous striking ability and tremendous fundamentals. We've watched Salem Wilder earn her way into title contendership. Didn't win her first encounter with Bitter Bia Moss. Lost in a triple threat match, and we watched her earning her way back up to the top. Zoe Sager would be an amazing score for the NBWA Women's Division. If she came in here, #1 contendership, I could see Zoe Sager, Intangible, versus Bitter Bia Moss, and that's just the kind of caliber of talent that we have here in this division. It is deep.
That is
and it is a highlight of every show, and often the hardest hitting match of the night, I will add.
That's true, yes.
Wow. Yeah, we had Drea Mitchell was down here last month. The spine buster that Drea Mitchell is able to deliver boggles my mind.
No, they put on an outstanding match last month, and I think tonight's going to be no different between these two.
Now, stylistically, we know all there is to know about Salem Wilder, although I could definitely see her going back to the academy, doing a little extra training, trying to get something special for this one, because she's got to bring something new to the table if she gets the chance at Bitter Bia Moss again. Zoe Sager, great fundamentals, Intangible, WWE ID. So she's on that prospect, that scouting list. So Salem Wilder is going to have her hands full.
Oh,
and wow, you could hear that back elbow. Maybe might have cost Salem Wilder a tooth. A hush fell over the crowd as that landed. Salem's got to fight back into this. Salem able to push off Zoe, but Zoe just comes back. Aggressive House of Fire. This is Zoe Sager. This is what gets you on that WWE radar.
And what a tackle that was.
Yeah, she is just as quick as Salem, and they both seem to be quick strikers, very similar in stature as well. Salem Wilder gonna out technique her, gets a couple of sweet arm drags, and knee on the face. Oh wow, Salem, she got her nose and this is dirty. I think Salem is trying to get some revenge for that back elbow. Yeah, that was an early, you're locking a headlock, you start grappling. Oh, Zoe techniques right around, and then just a kick to the gut of Salem Wilder. Wow. And then, okay, what's Zoe Sager thinking? How's she going to take back over here? Salem looked like she was forcing her around a little bit. Oh, Salem took back over, snap suplex. She's not letting go.
She's hanging on.
She's making it a duplex. We got a suplex duplex by the master of the Smack-a-Lantern. Salem Wilder pulls her over, thinking triplex.
Here we go.
That's 3. Is she going to keep going? She floats over for a pin. Okay, and just a 1 count. We are early running. We're in the first 5 minutes of this match. Under that, they're barely getting going, but Salem Wilder has taken over against intangible Zoe Sager, forced her back to the corner. Salem looking a little like she needs a bit of recovery. She got some back elbows, so he's pulling referee Alex in the way.
Using the referee as a shield and
then whips around. Hey, now that right by the hair, just whipping Salem Wilder back of the head. Doesn't seem necessary in the opening 5 minutes of a match. Now she's just raining down punches. Maybe she feels like Salem Wilder's beneath her. This looks aggressive, like I'm intangible. How dare you touch me? In a wrestling match. And Salem's fighting her way back up to her feet, but just gets met with a boot right on the side of the head. And again, drugged back down.
He's driving her face into the mat now by her hair.
Got a chin lock. Do not have a great view of it from Clash Corner, but Salem is getting choked by her own arm and can't grab that rope that's so close if she has the wherewithal to stick a leg out.
She needs to get her foot on the rope or something here.
Both hands are like, that is ugly. And
that's a bad position to find yourself in. And now the knee right into the back too.
That's really difficult to get some weight under you to get to move a foot or step out. And not to mention the choking and the cutting off of the circulation to the brain. But Salem's going to manage to pull it off. Doesn't look like Zoe's going to be able to put her away with that. They're having a little test of strength. And Zoe just forces her back down, just starts kicking her in the stomach and punching. Zoe is unbelievably aggressive. I was not expecting this.
And a hard shot right to the back now.
You expect someone to come in with that WWE ID to be a lot of technical wrestling, a lot of athletic ability, but she has just started ruthlessly attacking. Salem Wilder meets her with that hard-hitting clothesline, scoops in for the pin.
That was a hard clothesline right there.
Wow. Once again, NBWA's women's division, often the hardest hitting match of the night, and this one appears to be no different. The talent coming in, they want that women's championship, they are going to hit as hard as they can to get it.
And these two women have a lot to prove here, so neither one's going to let up tonight.
No, it is full gear. Looks like Zoe's going to take Salem over towards the rope, but referee Alex, perfect position, knowing that this needs to be break. Zoe utilizing a 3 count, informing referee Alex that she knows how to count too. So definitely a lot of attitude coming out. Salem trying to catch her breath, gets whipped hard into the buckle, and Zoe follows up with that back elbow. Looks to repeat it. Salem cuts her off with that sweet Russian leg sweep by the local girl, Salem Wilder. Creates a little bit of separation. You can see her getting her win back under. Usually she'll follow that up.
That's right.
We've seen her drag her opponents corner to corner, start hitting the Smack-a-Lantern. We saw her meet with Drea Mitchell with Bea Moss from this position, try to land in a few elbows, get control of her opponent, but she's taken so much punishment already. Those devastating strikes of Zoe Sager.
It almost looked like that was out of desperation almost. That Russian leg sweep, and now
Zoe Sager going to be the first to make it up to her feet, but Salem ducks under. Clothesline of her own. Follows it up with a second clothesline. Takes the challenger down. Deadly back elbow. That was as loud as the one at the opening of the match. And now she's got Zoe Sager in the corner, and this is when she starts hitting. The Smack-a-Lanterns are coming out.
Here we go.
Zoe Sager, coast to coast. Wow. Aggressive. See the hair flying. Follows it up, big clothesline, but Zoe Sager going to reverse this one. Third time's not going to be a charm. Shotgun drop kick by Salem Wilder sends Zoe into the corner. She is goozled. She is stuck down on that bottom turnbuckle, but Salem pulls her out center of the ring. The strong fundamentals from Salem Wilder, but she's going to need something a little bit bigger to put away Zoe Sager.
And what a match this has been so far.
Yeah, Salem just a house of fire in that last series. Absolutely. You can hear the crowd. Whoa, Salem strike misses. Zoe had it scouted. Ducks under. Zoe. Tries to send Salem off the rope. Salem counters and then a
look at that
flip kick.
Oh.
Responded by a big boot by Salem. This is so back and forth I can barely keep up.
This is great.
I'm a hurricane of emotion. I don't even know what to call this. It's so back and forth. The brutal strikes. What is Salem thinking? Bulldog. Bulldog. Butt over kettle goes Zoe Sager. Salem in for the pin. That could have been it.
I thought that was it for there. That was.
But Salem still in control. Looks like she's getting Zoe back up onto her feet.
What's
and just
this?
straight down. Zoe's taking a break. She wants out of this thing. She knows it's Salem's to lose right now. But then she catches her on that rope. Again, that damaged neck from that submission where Salem had the arms crossed in front. It looks like it did a little bit of damage there.
That's not good.
Yeah, and Zoe just bopped her right off that second rope, cutting off the upstart's momentum. Zoe Sager, intangible. Both women making it back up to the feet at about the same time. We got a step-up haluva kick by Zoe Sager. Sweeps the leg, takes Salem down to the bottom rope, and then, wow! Deadly basement knee strike.
She might be out.
Shades of the Alberta Clipper right there.
That was a hard knee to the head.
Yep, and Zoe Sager in for the pin. Just a 2 count. Cheese and rice. How is Salem hanging on? How is Zoe hanging on?
I don't know. They both have taken some hard strikes tonight.
I think my blood pressure's high. Look at the kids in the front row. They're losing their minds. And Salem doesn't know where she is. She's loopy. Gets cut. Cuts off Zoe Sager. Hits the Salem strike, but Zoe escapes. Salem not able to claw and not able to catch her before she got out.
That is unfortunate.
She's just breathing. She's not moving. She's just breathing out there.
She needs to get her back in the ring.
Yeah, she's got to watch out, though. Zoe has had some tricks for Salem in these positions. Anytime they've been near the rope, Zoe's been able to capitalize.
Right.
Salem getting the audience fired up. What is she thinking?
Oh,
she's getting rolled up. She's trapped. Manages to kick out. But Zoe not relinquishing the hold, still has head control and neck control. Hits, wow!
There's a bridge too.
Oh my God, my heart stopped for a minute. Wow.
That was something.
Yeah, bridging right in there to hold down for the pin. Great job, referee Alex. Reaction time like a cat. And now Salem getting her head, the side of her head, bounce off the top turnbuckle, strikes landing in on the other side of her head.
This is not good.
Zoe Sager looking for that step-up haluva kick again.
She caught it.
Salem caught it, slips her up, knocks her straight down. We got the boot. Nothing pretty about that. Boot right in the back of the head. And she's standing her up. She's not going for the pin. That's really unusual for Salem. And just kick. Salem strike right on the side of the dome. 1, 2, 3.
She got it.
Salem Wilder is the new #1 contender for Bitter Via Moss's NBWA Women's Championship.
And what a great match! And what a win!
Just a spectacular match of the year candidate. Zoe Sager, intangible WWE ID holder, delivering a hell of a match coming to us all the way from Edmonton.
That was incredible, Bill.
Getting shut down by the local girl.
That's right.
To the delight of the crowd. Salem Wilder, take your moment.
Soak it in.
And she's not waiting around. She's coming out for those high fives. Zoe Sager being helped out by referee Alex, victim of multiple strikes from Salem Wilder. Lucky to be alive.
And she does not look like she's doing good right now.
I guess for her tonight, victory was intangible.
Yeah.